Hi Aquarius, I'm Pam and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for January 2020. Happy New Year! I hope you have a fantastic year ahead. In these readings I'm going to use the Hanson Roberts Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Ascendant, and Aquarius Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign, because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. And if you're on the cusp of your sign, be sure to watch your cusp sign. I've been getting emails and comments from people over the past few months where they are feeling like, well, my sun sign's not making sense to me. And then they watch and they're on the cusp and they watch their cusp sign, and the predictions have been making sense for them there. So you might want to check that out. Another thing I want to mention here is YouTube is notifying the YouTube creators that they are deleting subscribers from channels that are inactive accounts or closed. They said closed, but I think, I'm not sure how they phrased it, but it's inactive. So if you find yourself getting unsubscribed to my channel and you would like to still be subscribed, make sure you check that out, because if you're not subscribed, you won't get notified when I upload my videos to YouTube. So, and any other channel. You may notice that with other channels as well. I'm not really sure why they're doing that completely. It remains to be seen. But so check that out. If you want to subscribe to my channel or you're already subscribed, check that out. You may have been unsubscribed by YouTube. So all that being said, Aquarius, now on to your January 2020 Psychic Tarot reading. First card, Aquarius, you have the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups is a water sign person. This is either a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, sun, moon, or rising sign. It could also be you if you're born on the cusp of Aquarius and Pisces. It could also be you if you have a rising or moon sign that's a water sign. There's a lot of rumblings going on in January with the Knight of Cups. Things are not completely right with whomever this is. You might want to investigate it. You might want to look into it, find out why, what's at the root of it, or, see if you can find out what's going on. If it's not somebody you normally talk to all the time, but you hear it through the grapevine, I don't know. I feel like you're going to want to know what's going on here. They may need your help in some way. They may be looking for some kind of attention from you, reaction, attention, help, assistance. That could come up for you in January, or even in the first quarter of this year, or like I say in other readings, if you listen to what I've said in the past, sometimes what I predicted a year ago is happening to you right now. I hear that a lot, especially in the years past. I really heard that a lot in the past. I still get it once in a while. So you might want to look what I said a year ago. So this could be happening a year from now for some of you, but I really feel like you're dealing with this Knight of Cups person in the first 3 months of the year, really between January and the end of March for most of you. I feel like they're perplexed. They're in a quandary. They don't know what to do about something. They may feel like they're sailing through uncharted waters, or traveling through territory they're unfamiliar with. I get this tentative energy about the Knight of Cups, and I get like uncertainty, not feeling totally self-assured. That energy is swirling around. You may have the feeling like there's something the Knight of Cups needs to speak up and speak out and come forward with. Maybe you feel like they need to speak up to you. And if it's not to you, maybe it's somebody you work with and they need to speak up to your boss, to the manager, to the person in charge. Or it's a family member and they've got something bothering them, but they're stifling it or sitting on it, and it's making them unhappy or nervous, and they need to clear the air or speak up. It could be a friend, it could be a family member, it could be a coworker, or it could even be a love partner to you. One of the things that this Knight of Cups is doing this month of January, possibly February and March, is they're trying to muster up courage. They're not feeling very courageous. They're trying to muster up courage to do something. They may be trying to look good. They may be trying to give a big presentation to you or to something else out in the world. So you may be like, well, why am I hearing about the Knight of Cups? Because you're going to be dealing with them. You're going to be dealing with them. They're going to be a theme in your life in some way. I feel all in all, you may feel like situations between you and the Knight of Cups are choppy during this time. Next card you have is the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Swords is victory. This is victory, truth being revealed. It could be victory because truth is revealed. Sometimes this card can indicate love. It can also indicate some kind, like sexual alliances, sexual intimacy and love. It can also be that. Something new is going to develop for you and come into your life and like pop up, and you're going to have to decide what it is you're going to do. What do you want to do with it? What do you want to do about it? Something about it, even though it's good, I hear the words, my guides are saying, blistery and uncertain. So it's not like you're like, yay! You're kind of like, what do I think about this? Like, it's kind of exciting, or it's possibly good, but I know blistery is a weird word. They don't usually use that word with me, but that's what they said. So blistery and uncertain. Some of you Aquarians are going to be operating from the Uranian side of yourself and are going to make some kind of unexpected decision. You're going to do something that I feel like you're even going to surprise yourself, because I see people around you, could be your kids, your friends, your family, whoever, people at work, that are kind of sitting there going, huh? Like, did Aquarius just do that? Did they just agree to do that? Or all of a sudden you're doing something that they never thought you, like maybe you're somebody that never exercised and you're like suddenly joining a gym and exercising, or you are a hardcore, person that likes all kinds of meat and animal products, and suddenly you're going, I'm going vegan. It could be things like that, but it could also be new attitudes you're going to adopt, and also could even be how you are presenting yourself, maybe even physically. Maybe you're going to do something drastic. Maybe you have black hair and you're going to dye it blonde, or you have red hair and long red hair and you're going to cut it off really, really short and make it curly. I mean, something you're going to do is going to be unexpected, and you're going to have people with their mouths hanging open like, I can't believe that. But I will say, any challenges you make or any big projects or plans you have to do, Aquarius, you are going to rule what you tackle. So any risk-taking ventures you do, or any new business you decide to take on, or but it would be something that would be like, I got to tackle this. Not something that goes easily by your way. No, it has to be something you're like, I got to tackle this. You're going to rule it. You'll be victorious. So your next card crowning your reading is you, probably. This is a air sign, Queen of Swords, air sign person. This is either an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, sun, moon, or rising sign. This is like time where you have to shine. It's time where you have to like get your act together. I'm not saying you don't have your act together, but you got to get it more together. There's more things you have to get together. Maybe things you haven't even done before. You're like, man, I got to get my act together. Now I have to go off and do this, and I never did that before. I better get my act together. I got to study, learn, read, research, talk to people, get advice, watch videos on it, whatever. Like there's something coming up. You're going to be like, whoa. And it's definitely connected to what's going on with the Ace of Swords card. Some of you Aquarians are going to be presenting something to the masses. Could be a video, could be a movie, could be a book, a blog, a new website, some creation that you're coming up with, a new song, a piece of art, a new invention or business idea. And I hear Aquarians going, this is how I roll now. I'm not going to be bothered by this other crap that was bothering me before. Poo-poo. This is how I roll now. This is how I roll in 2020. Not how I rolled back then in 2019, 2018, 2017, 2016, on and on and on. No, this is how you're rolling now. So you've got like a new attitude. You're blowing off the little piddly, could be peons that are like beep, 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 little like ticks, nags, people that have been sought to like mess with your life and screw up your energy and make you wig out or derail you at your job or screw around with your personal life. That's going to be gone. You're not even going to be thinking about it anymore. You're going to be like, yeah, thing of the past, because you're rolling on you're on some mission. It feels like 2020 is a big mission for you. Some of you could get hired for something. And if you're in the performing arts in any way, you could even get hired to do acting, an acting job, a modeling gig, presenter, where'd that come from? Presenter of things. You could be a show host of something. You could, I don't know, but even if you're not in like the entertainment field somehow, I feel like somebody's going to want to give you an opportunity or hire you to do something. But you're going to really make it your own, Aquarius. I feel like you've had some like real eye-openers. Maybe you've had some people pass away that were near and dear to you. Maybe you've had some earth-shattering revelations of stuff come out that you've had to witness and see that have been like mind-blowing to you. And you're going to be like, you know what? I'm going for it now. What do I have to lose? I'm here in this incarnation right now. Right, Aquarius? You're going to be like, oh yeah, well, here I am. And time's a ticking. And this opportunity is coming to me. And even if it's blistery and wigging me out, you're still going to do it. Because you're going to be like, what the hell? This is what I came here for. It's what you came here for, Aquarius. You got some big things going on here. But your next card is disturbing, I'm not going to lie, and I'm an Aquarius, so I certainly don't like to see it come up. That's my sun sign, but you should always watch your rising sign, because your rising sign is a lot about what's going on in your physical world right now. And there's more fate and destiny with that. You have more free will with your sun sign. You got Ten of Swords. I'm sorry. This is somebody either lying to you and deceiving you or greatly disappointing you, or it could be somebody that's passed away. There could be a death here. It could even be a death to a situation. It doesn't always have to be a death to a person. It could be a death to a situation. I feel that some of you may have a long-standing rivalry, or I'm going to keep it at that. I don't know what else to call it. A long-standing rivalry that comes to a head in January, either January, February, or March. You may feel angry and feel like people said things, someone or a group of people said things about you that were untrue. See, it's almost like this card should have been earlier in the reading, because I feel like this is one of the major things that you're going to end up moving past. Because you're going to be like, what I said in the Queen of Swords and in the Ace of Swords really should have come after this card. Because this is where, I remember I said you're going to get rude awakenings, or some like really wacky revelations, or people passed away that were earth shattering to you. And then you're like, well, what do I have to lose? This is what I reincarnated for in this lifetime. I'm just going to go for it. And it's going to give you a new attitude of like, out of my way, here I come. That's what I see you doing. You're going to be like, you're thinking you're putting me under your thumb. You're holding me down. You're going to keep me back. You're going to make me look like a fool. You're going to talk smack about me, yada, yada, yada. It's not going to bother you. Even though this is a disruptive card, it's like it has to happen for other things to come about. It's like karmic things that have to happen so that it's like the disruption that has to happen so the blessings can come to you. I don't know how else to say that. But you know what, Aquarius? Even though I feel like you're going to find out, they may have been talking about you on social media, or they may have been painting this horrific picture about you, I feel like your moment here is you're going to be like the phoenix that rises up from the ashes from this story. And it's weird because it's a dark card. There is no positive out of this. You're not going to feel good about things that you're going to find out. But it's almost like it spurs you on. It lights a fire in you and ignites you in a direction that's unstoppable. The last card you have in the reading is Five of Rods. This is an internal struggle going on in you, or a struggle with coworkers, family members, any groups, clubs, or organizations you belong to. You're going to show people how it's done. Even though there's a struggle, you're not going to take it anymore. You may also have some people that are trying to spark or ignite things in you for you to be combative, to fight, or to speak up. If you're keeping your mouth shut about stuff, or you're not getting drawn into drama or getting sucked into anything, you may find that that's not flying with the people that are trying to get you to do that. Like, they want you to react. They want you to get mad. They want you to, because they're trying to get you to trip yourself up with you being mad or things like that. But I don't feel like I don't feel like you're going to buy it, or you're not going to fall for it. I feel at the end of January, you're going to be really relieved, because all of this, I really feel most of it is happening in January. For some of you, it could be February, March. But let's put it this way. Whatever month it does happen for you, you're going to be so relieved at the end of the month because it's over. And it's like it clears it away. And I don't feel like you're really going to have to deal with it anymore. This is something that may have been going on behind the scenes, or humming along in the background like white noise, and you've known it's been going on, but you didn't really know, or you knew, but it wasn't concrete. It's going to be like, this is like the finality of it. It's like the last hurrah of this karmic cycle of what's been going on here. That's been a struggle to you. And I feel because you're so incensed by what betrayals or, nastiness has been going on. As I said earlier, this is going to inspire you and ignite a fire in you, just like the phoenix rising from the ashes, that you're going to do something or say something. Because sometimes, if you ever notice, out of hardship, you're going to create something, do something, say something, or have an attitude shift, or all of the above, that's going to incite you to do something that you're going to get recognized for. That then you're going to get some amazing deal, offer, blessing, benefit. But it's going to be it's like the universe is forcing you to not be downtrodden, not to feel like the victim, not to feel like people are always ganging up on you and doing this and that. And I'm not saying they haven't been doing it. They have been doing it for some of you. They have been. Aquarians are often a very misunderstood sign. I've been following astrology since I was like 10. I'm not an astrologer, but I followed it that long. And that's one of the things that has come up over and over and over again when I read things about Aquarius. They're often very misunderstood. And people seem to like to go after Aquarians, I've noticed. There's a few signs where that seem like they like that people like to give it to them, you know? And I feel like there's something, the universe has been sitting back, watching you, Aquarius, going, how long is it going to take, Aquarius? Guess it's going to be 2020. Guess we're waiting to 2020, unless you're one of the Aquarians that are on a different timeline, because you know you all don't have the same birth chart. You're not born on the same time, day, month, year. Your birth charts are different. So your timing is different. So it could happen to you a year from now, what I'm saying here, for some of you. But for some of you, the universe is going, yeah, it's 2020. It's 2020, Aquarius. We've been waiting. So now here you go. Here's the thing that's going to ruffle your feathers, stir up the pot, and make you... And I'm not saying you're not good the way you are, but it's going to alter you. It's going to alter you, either your attitudes, your reactions, what you're going to cut off, what you're going to accept, what you're going to stop doing, what you're, it's going to change things. And out of your frustrations, out of your anger, out of your tired of being put down, or the downtrodden one, or the one that everybody is getting the wrong idea about, you're going to do something. And somebody is going to go, whoa, that's the guy or girl I want on my team, or to run my show, or to be the star, or to be the one that's, doing this or doing that. And you're going to be like, hey, might not feel it in January. I'm telling you, your cards seem backwards to me. I really feel like your cards should be the Knight of Cups, the Five of Rods, the Ten of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the Ace of Swords. That's the order I think your cards should have come up this month, but I can't control how they come up. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching my videos. I do truly appreciate it. And please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos. And as I said at the beginning of the videos, YouTube is sending out notifications that they're deleting inactive accounts. So if you find yourself getting unsubscribed to my channel or any other channel that you like here on YouTube, make sure you resubscribe, okay? I'm not really sure what this is all about, but make sure you're checking that out, because you might stop getting notifications. So that's important. So as always, I have many video series that I've been recording, like Fast and Furious, in November and December, that you might be interested in. Now, first video series, I always have crystal readings every month. So your psychic crystal reading for January 2020, almost said 2019. Your psychic crystal readings for Aquarius for 2020. If you want to get that link is below this video. And that's really a continuation of this video, where I go on after I stop this recording and go on and listen to what my spirit guides say to you from the crystal for the month of January. I also have 2 video series you might be interested in, because we've got eclipses happening on December 26, 2019. Just right in the past corner there. We had a new moon solar eclipse in Capricorn on December 26th, 2019. And I did psychic crystal readings for that eclipse for each sign of the zodiac. And then I did one for the one that's coming up in January, just 10 days away. On January 10th, 2020 is the full moon lunar eclipse in Cancer. I did psychic tarot and crystal readings for that eclipse for each sign of the zodiac. And eclipses bring beginnings, endings, and change. So if you want to hear what my guides got for you for beginnings, endings, and change, you might want to check that out, especially your rising sign too is important to watch. Also, the other video series is, it's that time of year again. I say this every year. I did the 10 card psychic tarot readings for each sign of the zodiac, they're pretty long readings. I think I recorded them for over 40 minutes before they get edited. And, if anybody ever wonders why my videos are edited, I'm going to say it right here. When I listen to my guides, I don't say anything. I'm listening to what they're saying. And this video will be way longer. and you might think like, what, my video stopped? Like, what's she doing? And to make it a better viewing experience for you, not watching me listen, that's what I edit. I've had some people make some weird comments about that over the years once in a while. And I'm like, you don't really want to watch me listening. So that's what's getting edited out. Nothing mysterious. And also if I cough, sneeze, my dog barks, my phone rings, or I have to get up and adjust something because of lighting, that gets edited out. So that's what's happening with the editing of the videos. So if you want to get those New Year readings for 2020, that link is also below this video. And when I say below the video, I mean in the description box, in the show more section beneath the videos. I've also had some people inquiring last month and also in email, not just under the comments, that do I have a donation way they could donate to my channel, which is really super kind of people to ask me that. So I thought, maybe I should do that. So I started a donation link that goes directly to PayPal. That's below all the video series underneath this video. And if you would like to get additional predictions and messages from me that you're not going to see here on YouTube, you can follow me on Facebook at The Lucky Mermaid LLC, The Psychic Pastry Chef LLC, and on my Instagram account, The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel, and also on Twitter at The Lucky Mermaid. I pull tarot cards, oracle cards, angel cards, sacred geometry cards, animal totem cards. I use the crystal, and whatever my spirit guides tell me, I either do a little video of it or I usually write it out. And those predictions are sometimes for weeks and weeks out, months out, or a few days. They're never just for one day. So you might want to check them out. Lots of people find those messages resonate with them. So I hope you have absolutely amazing, amazing blessings and energies this month of January, Aquarius. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.